stay centered. Remember who I am every day, finding some space to regroup, to reconnect, to stay with nature, to stop talking with human language and start talking with soul language. This is around 8:15 in the morning and it's day 6 in this beautiful and wild island of Formentera. This is the place where I am staying, surrounded by nature. This is the pool, and down there there's my home. This place feels like home, so beautiful. I was having a kind of inventory all these days here. The first days have been quite hectic for me because I wanted to relax and I wanted to breathe and go slowly. Instead, here life is very active. And so we met with friends and there were parties and there was always something to do in the schedule. And that was a bit, bothering for me because I felt this need to truly regroup. Instead, now, after 6 days, I am harmonized with the rhythm of the island, and I find this beautiful balance between the active life and the wild side of the island, which allows me to meditate, to stay very close with nature, to connect with the wildest and most natural part of myself. Also, here I found a certain boho chic style. There are plenty of beautiful boho shops, and there is also a market dedicated to hippies. And so I just realized that this was my style in the past 5 years, and just nowadays I am actually turning it into something a little bit more sophisticated, more classy as a woman, feminine. And here, finding this style again reminded me to stay connected with the shamanic and wild part of me. I love this place. We are in the middle of nature. It's a huge property with, as you can see, a lot of wild nature. This is the morning sun. Wow. And so I find that these aspects of the island allow me to regroup and recall for wholeness, the wholeness which I am. I am wild, I am lively, I love parties, and I also love deep connection, meditation. I love my rituals. I love to have my rituals in the morning and, keep up the good habits. So the biggest teaching of this experience is to stay connected with who I am, to keep the connection with who I am, with the wildest part of me, with the most natural part of me, and to keep living a curious life, to keep exploring, to keep nurturing friendships and human connections, and at the same time, the most important connection, the one with myself. To remember that I am God and I am creating all this. This is all that I have created. This is my creation. This is my choice. This is my selection. In all the world, this is my selection. And I am proud of it because I love it. Isn't this so beautiful? So beautiful. Where else can I add? I love traveling, and when we travel, we can face the most hidden parts of ourselves. Very similar when we work with art. Art allows us to see something that is hidden and allows the immersion of our inner parts. And traveling is very similar because we need to face the outside world with our inside world. And we need to stay in the middle, keeping up the balance, keeping up the harmony, and reminding ourselves that we are the gods, we are the creators, we are the ones who choose, the ones who decide. And so somehow I have decided for this. I have chosen this. I have chosen this wild, beautiful nature. I'd love to bring you inside here to explain everything, maybe with better words. Look at that. How beautiful that is. I love it. So, after 6 days in here, I feel like coming back. And I feel like coming back in this very place. I'd love to buy this property and use it for my retreats and to stay with the love of my life, to bring my kids here, to explore this place, and to stay connected with nature. Summing up, the most important insight from this experience so far is to stay centered. Stay centered. Remember who I am every day, finding some space to regroup, to reconnect, to stay with nature, to stop talking with human language and start talking with soul language inside of myself. I sense this as a very whole experience because I could stay with my partner, I could stay with friends, I could stay with myself, I could stay with nature. And so I could experience life from several perspectives, remembering that I am, I am, I am, I am always at the center of everything. I am the protagonist. I am the God of my life. And this is my empire. So, from wild and beautiful Formentera in the warm middle of the Mediterranean Sea, these are my sharings for this morning, this beautiful sun. Stay connected and keep loving yourself. This is an experience of self-love. If I have to choose, one word, I'll say self-love. So I meet you again with the next message. When you want to go further with my support, to keep growing, to keep evolving, to keep living your life wholly and expressing yourself for who you truly are, you can connect to me and we'll go through a one-on-one support to, allow yourself to come out, to bloom for who you truly are.